What's going on, everyone? It is me, Matty. I'm back again with another video for LFC Transfer Room. And in today's video, we've got a dead interesting one for you. We have got John from Fluminense for Foreigners, who has sat down with us kindly enough and explained who is André. He's going to go into all the depths of where he started, how important he is for that Fluminense side, and the reasons why they don't want to sell him before January. And even if he's going to be better than the lighthouse that is Fabinho. Stay tuned, it's dead interesting. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and also go and follow Fluminense for Foreigners on Twitter, because John's a boss lad and he deserves all the love. First of all, Joāo, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and your page that you do have about Fluminense?
About me, I started it on April. I decided to bring foreign information for Brazil and bring Brazilian information for foreigners, because all started when I saw people from other countries interested on Fluminense players, on Fluminense's coach, and I saw I could help them because sometimes people didn't understand between the two languages, and some Fluminense fans had that thinking, oh, if I say good things about André, he'll leave now.
Yeah.
You and I can't say exactly that. So I decided to say good things about our team, our players, our coach. So it brings more fans for us. I created the page. Plenty of lots of people already told me, "Oh, Fluminense is so cool. They are watching Fluminense games not because of André, because of André, Fernando, Denise, and lots of people." To watch the team playing, to watch our fans in the stadium. So it started to help people on Twitter, and I'm creating new Fluminense fans.
Brilliant. So the reason why we are here is obviously to discuss one of your players who's been linked with a move absolutely everywhere this summer, which is André. So I'm just want you to pose the question to you, really. Who is André?
It's good for me to talk today about him because this month he completed 10 years of Fluminense. He completed yesterday 150 games on the main team. I share sometimes that image of his teacher 10 years ago saying, André, my student, he's going to do a test in Fluminense youngsters. I wish you the best luck. May God go with you. So I think God went with him. He's now a top level player. He's from a city called Algodão in Bahia. He came from our youth academy as a striker, as a nine. But the other nines in our youth academy were João Pedro, Evanilson, players you know now in Europe, and he saw in that position he wouldn't play that much. So the coach took him to play as a 10, as a false 9. He still didn't get some bright. He didn't bright so well. So the coach took him to another step back. He started to playing as an 8. And 1 year later, he became a 6. That's when he got all the bright he deserves. He started to be the captain of the team, even he was 17 and the other players were 19 years old. And for a youth academy, it's a huge difference. In that team, there was Peter Luga, Calegari, Martinelli, João Pedro, Marcos Paulo. He was the coach. He was the captain, not coach. So he was a leader in that team, and he already scored important goals against our biggest rival, Flamengo. His first game as a professional in the main team was against Flamengo. He scored his first goal. It's basically like as I'm talking to Liverpool fans, I'm giving Liverpool example.
Yeah.
Imagine Bajcetic did his first game against United, and until the 90th minute, everything is draw. So he scores the winner goal. That's André. In his first year, he didn't play so well, and the reason was really stranger. He was so confident of what he could do. He didn't know the main team football is not the same as youth academy football. So he took some time to adapt, and it's hard to some players. And then it was 2020, 2021. He started not playing and finished the year as surprise player for the Brasileirão. In 2022, he was elected the best DM in Brazil with when he was 21 years old, and now in 2023, he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah, he's amazing. So obviously, we do see him spoken about as a defensive midfielder, and he's one of the best prospects in world football. But you mentioned there he did start off as a nine. So what is he like going forward? Now I know he did score a goal for you yesterday, which was a beautiful goal. But what's he like going forward most weeks?
So his shooting is really good. So but he doesn't go forward so much as we wanted to. Why? I think it's because of Fernando Diniz' scheme. He's the only player that he can step next to the opponent's box, but he normally doesn't shoot. But he's getting more confidence against Argentino Juniors. He hit the post once and lost the second chance, and now against Olympia he scored. He's even with Fernando Diniz, how now he's getting more confidence to shoot, and but he attacks well. He's starting to give more key passes, more through balls, creating more chances. He's evolving like any player. I think because he already played in attacking functions, he had really good notion of that. In my opinion, something that didn't make him stay in further positions maybe because of his height.
Yeah.
He's 176 meters tall, but he's not bad in aerial duels. But now in Brazil, we are doing something that's not always efficient.
Yeah.
Sometimes we prefer to develop a mid-level technique player, but with good height, good physical, than a player with good technique and will not get that high.
How important is he to this Fluminense side right now? Because obviously, I know a lot of clubs want him right now. Fluminense don't want to give him until January because of the Copa Libertadores. So how important is he to your side right now?
I have another Liverpool example for you. Imagine today is April 5 of 2019. We're about to play against Porto,
Yeah.
and you receive an offer for Virgil van Dijk for 150 million euros from Saudi Arabia. He's the best of his position in the continent. You can't replace him now. You think you can win. We think we can win the Libertadores. We don't have this title yet. We almost won it in 2008, and we lost the title in our own stadium. This is how important he is for us. We can't miss another any player now, even though, and he's even. I asked you, tell me the five more important players from Liverpool now.
Be Van Dijk, Alisson, Trent, Luis Diaz, and probably Mo Salah, yeah.
It's like we lost. It's for us like you lost Trent.
Yeah, huge.
And just to explain, how would it be to take him out now? So you Liverpool can't buy him now and loan him back because Brazilian window is closed. So
Yeah.
this option is cut off. Or he stay here and you wait for us until January, or you trigger the release clause and wait for the player to accept if he accept to go. If what I don't think he would, because he said yesterday he won't leave no matter what.
Is he Fluminense born and bred, André?
Not exactly. He since he's from another state in Brazil. He's not a homegrown fan, but I think in 10 years of living the club every day, I think he became more a Fluminense fan. I'm not sure what club did he was he a fan, but in my opinion, if you ask him now, he's a Fluminense fan.
Before me and you got on the video as well, you spoke to me about the Fluminense manager, who's the interim manager of Brazil, Fernando, Denise, and what's the impact he's had on Andre's career? Because obviously he's a very highly regarded manager. He's now the manager of the Brazil national team as well until Ancelotti comes in. So what impact has he had on Andre's career?
Andre was already a high level prospect of the DM position, but Denise only improved all of his everything he could do. His pass got his pass completion got better. His dribbling got better. He got more confidence. His press resistance. Example of press resistance. Denise in a training to in a press resistance training, he plays one team and the other teams goes with 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 players just to give less space and make them train with less space either every time. So then all the players can train the press resistance. André knows no more when is needed to draw a foul because that's a really important ability. He's got all better. He would already be really good, but since Denise came in, he developed really better than he would do. Now thinking of FIFA ratings,
Yeah.
without Denise, André would be a 77, and now he's an 81.
So massive improvements. So as a Fluminense fan, your academy always developing talent. How exciting is it as a fan to see so much talent come out of your club?
It's really exciting, but our fans are they're a little boring to talk to because or a new player is a high talent. He's gonna be the Ballon d'Or winner, or he's nothing. He's not. He won't even be a professional player. We sometimes develop really good players, but our fans are really boring to deal.
I mean, some of the players that have come out of the academy, you've seen Fabinho, Thiago Silva, João Pedro, Kaikai, Peter Luger. Where do you
Uh,
think?
I even prepared start 11 with players from our youth academy.
Yeah, go on.
I'll quote them for you. Peter Luca. I put Fabinho as a right back because I couldn't think about another, and he already played that position. Thiago Silva and Ibanez. Marcelo, left back. André, Wendel from Zenit, and the advanced midfielder is Gustavo Scarpa. That was the best player of last Brasileirão. The attack goes with Evanilson, Luiz Henrique, and João Pedro.
Very good, Academy. Very good. Where does Andre rank in terms of one of the academies produced?
In my opinion, for the century's prospects, he's in third place now. I'll explain you what. Yeah, I'll explain you why. Marcelo became in my opinion, the best left back of all time.
Yeah, that's
Thiago Silva was has been for 15 years one of the best center backs in the world. I think André will be on the same level, but a little down because the position is so difficult to. In that position, there's Casemiro, Busquets. Now there's Rodri, Rice. But I think he'll go to fight high in the rank. of world-class DMs. He's gonna be Brazilian national team starter. It's a matter of time.
He plays the same position as Fabinho, who's a legend of Liverpool. Do you think he's got the potential to be better than Fabinho?
Yes,
No question
yes,
asked.
no question.
Wow. I just want to get your views as well on the South American market in general, because I know Brighton use it to their advantage quite a lot. But do you expect to see
Uh,
an increase in Premier League teams coming to take the best talents from Brazil?
I'll start to give you some different observations that I had from our market. If a player is in South America but doesn't play in his own country, means he already had to adapt to another country, and he's probably good, and he'll probably go don't take that much time to adapt, and probably will adapt to another country. So that's a green light. One team that's now in green light for the Europe for a move is Independiente del Valle. They are the South American Brighton. They have a really good project. They have really good scouts. That's where Caicedo came from. One more thing for you to look on young players is if he's young and he's playing for a top level team in South America, he's 90% chance he's high level. He's not taking so long to adapt. He will adapt. Probably. Not 100% because there's a lot of players that couldn't adapt, that make bad moves, that take a step further than they could. One example of bad move was Gabriel Barbosa from Santos. He went to Internazionale Milano. He wasn't ready for such a big move, such a big team. He didn't become a starter, so he couldn't play every day, and he didn't have the maturity to accept that. So after some time, he went to Benfica on loan, couldn't play there, and then he wanted to go back to Brazil. So if he got sold for another market, like if he went to now, I'll give you one example of good career move. João Pedro. He went from Fluminense straight to Watford as team, who was in the second division. Now he's in Brighton. He accepted to not be a starter forever when he got minutes, then he improved, he adapted, and now he's in a Premier League team, in a good Premier League team. The same happened with Richarlison. He he made Fluminense, Watford, Everton, Tottenham. He didn't win titles because he's in Tottenham, but he's in a good team.
Yeah, it's true. Do you expect to see many more of the current South American players jumping over to the Premier League this year with André?
Yes, yes. In Fluminense, in my opinion, there will be more players too. There's one more player, not now, but in 2 years, that will be ready to be a Liverpool player and a high level Liverpool player. Not exactly Liverpool, but he does something that would really be good in Liverpool, who is Alexander Gomez. Think on Trent, but left footed. That's Alexander.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
We need him. But one final thing is on Peter Luger. How come you think he made the jump to Liverpool so young rather than establishing himself at Fluminense first?
I think he made that move because Alisson's brother, Muriel, was playing Fluminense,
Yeah.
and he noticed Peter Luger was a high level prospect. So he probably talked about him with Ali, and then Ali talked to someone, and then he got to Liverpool. That's my opinion on how he made that great step. I think he'll be a great goalkeeper. In my opinion, he should already be your second goalkeeper because Adrian,
Yeah, he's
you know
rubbish.
better than me.
Yeah. I mean, Peter Luger, he is now probably third choice behind Kelleher, Adrian, Allison, so fourth choice even. Do you think he's got the potential to be world class?
Yeah, yeah. Since the and he'd be really important to if Liverpool return in January to sign André. It'd be a really good step for André to adapt quicker to the team. He's someone André already knows, who already did the same adaptation he needs to do. So he'd be a really good step for André to adapt better. And in my opinion, the best club in the world for André to go is Liverpool.
Appreciate that. I mean, there is a lot of clubs linked. Do you think he will go to Liverpool?
I think he will go, and I think it's the better option for him for a lot of reasons. Some other clubs already have a good DM and doesn't fit well in his qualities. Liverpool needs a player with that amount of physics, techniques, and he. I don't know if you watched yesterday's game, but he played even some minutes as a CB. Even though he's 176 meters tall, he plays as a CB, and he really does a nice work. Why does Fernando Diniz does that? When we need to improve our quality in the first ball, he takes off a CB and puts on DM, another DM, and gets André back as a CB.
So he's versatile, which is interesting as well. Let's hope that you're right, Joe, and Andre signed to Liverpool in January. I personally don't want him any earlier because I don't want him to affect your season. I think he's vitally important to your season. So I'd rather get him at Liverpool once he's won the Copa Libertadores for Fluminense.